So the flash star Ezra Miller cuts a plea deal ahead of Vermont burglary hearing, which actually stops his felony charge going ahead. Maybe not the headline that Warner Brothers wanted, I guess. I don't know. I mean, how do you look at this? This is kind of good news for them as well as bad news, because this is not a headline that they want. They're not going to be appreciative of this headline. It's not a good look ahead of like a $200+ million movie being released. But this is also better than him getting a felony charge. So it's kind of the best of a bad bunch. This dropped yesterday late, 6 p.m, which was obviously very late for me, being in the UK. But let's cover it today, ladies and gents. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Please do check out my second channel, linked in the description box, Mistakes Reviews Live Archives. It's where all the HCast streams get cut up into the best bits. So, what is this? Well, basically, he had felony burglary charges back in October for trespassing and things like that. And, you know, he basically went into a neighbour's house, stole a bunch of liquor, and left. That was obviously not good. It is a felony. It's theft as well. And, you know, this guy's rich, so what the hell were you doing? But he pleaded not guilty to felony burglary charges back in October, even though there's footage of it. Remember, there was literally footage of it. The flash star now, Ezra Miller, has entered a guilty plea. So he's already pled not guilty, but now he's like, can we crack a deal? Yeah, we can. Cool. Guilty. So he's getting a guilty plea for a lesser charge of trespassing after being accused of stealing 3 bottles of liquor, gin, vodka, and rum from the pantry of Stamford VT neighbour Isaac Winocure on May 1st. Now, Miller's change of plea hearing is this Friday. Tomorrow. The actor, who's repped by attorney Lisa B. Shellcrott, has submitted a notice of plea agreement with the Vermont Superior Court's Criminal Division to have counts 1 and 2 of burglary and petty larceny waived. So this is the document here. So he wants a fine of $500. State of Vermont plea agreement. Criminal Division. Ezra Miller. Charge. Unlawful trespass count 3. Amended charge code. Now the fine, like I said, $500. Surcharge, $192. 89 days. So 90 days. Looks like... Oh, man, there's not really that much else there. In terms of probation, a year. So he's got suspended with probation. This is all the plea deal that he's got, basically. He's managed to secure. So cases to be dismissed by the state without prejudice. Counts 1 and 2. Count 1 only may be refiled if probable cause is found for a violation of probation during the terms of probation. The parties agree the additional conditions of probation are in the interest of justice. What? Count 1 cannot be refiled if no violation of probation is filed during the year term. And that's it. There's not much else there. Notice of potential collateral consequences of a conviction. When you plead guilty or are convicted of any offence, you may suffer additional legal consequences beyond, this is all pretty standard stuff, beyond jail or prison, home confinement, probation, being unable to get or keep some licenses, permits or jobs, being unable to get or keep benefits such as public housing. So again, super standard stuff. Nothing else really here. But this is quite a big thing. Again, not the headline that they would have wanted. Let's get real here. So under count 3 of trespassing, Miller would be forced to pay a penalty of $692. Vermont's penalty for such a crime is to be imprisoned not more than 3 months or fined not more than $500 or both. Miller's base fines comes with a surcharge of $192. So he's trying to do that rather than get imprisoned. Count 1 of burglary into an occupied dwelling carries a penalty of not more than 25 years or fine not to exceed $1,000 or both in the Green Mountain State. Count 2, petty larceny, carries a penalty of not more than 1 year, a fine of up to $1,000 or both. So Ezra Miller, whose Flash movie arrives in theatres June 16th, obviously had a mental 2022. I've been doing so many videos on this. The actor has had dust-ups, questionable actions. Iceland to Germany. Iceland, he chokeslammed someone. Germany, he's been accused of, like, essentially stealing his way into someone's house and abusing them. A video went viral of Miller. It's not apparently, it is a video of Miller choking a female patron of Iceland Reykjavik bar last spring, which led to no arrests or charges. And mainstream media forgot about it instantly as well. Miller was hauled twice in Hawaii for disorderly conduct. Had to appear in court via video feed. He did second-degree assault for throwing a chair and splitting a woman's head open, 26-year-old. In addition to the Hawaii and Vermont charges, 30-year-old Miller has also faced allegations of, dirty abuse. And there was also the matter of a temporary harassment prevention order they were subject to last year from a 12-year-old and a mother in Greenfield. I mean, this stuff is mental. After they claimed that the actor menaced them. So perhaps most damningly, the parents of now 18-year-old Takata Iron Eyes filed a protection order against Miller in June. The parents accused the actor of grooming and brainwashing the minor when she was as young as 12, which he seems to have a thing for 12-year-olds, and plying her with alcohol and drugs such as pot and LSD in 2021. Miller reportedly had successful sit-downs in the fall with Warner Brothers Motion Picture Chairs Michael DeLuca, Pamela Abdi to apologise for all the legal and media spotlight his behaviour caused. It has not been decided yet by new DC bosses James Gunn and Peter Safran what the future of The Flash is. Deadline has heard from sources who've attended test screenings that the movie is as riveting as last year's billion-dollar smash Spider-Man. Apparently, anyway. I've heard it's very good as well, but you can't really get around this stuff. Miller did the most poxy statement ever. Says, having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I'm suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment. I want to apologise to everyone that I've alarmed and upset by my past behaviour. I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe and productive stage in my life. Cool, whatever. He's really dodging a bullet here. Really dodging a bullet. I just wonder what James Gunn and Peter Safran are going to do here. Honestly, it's quite shocking. This is not good. You can't imagine David Zaslav is happy about this either. This will really, really piss him off. It's bad PR, bad spotlight. It's not a good look. It looks terrible. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens from here. I think, because he's part of the Alphabet Mafia, that this will just be fine. Everyone will just shrug it off and go, no worries. Which is ridiculous. I'm not about cancel culture. I am about fair treatment, though. And Warner Brothers, being how they treat certain individuals, should do a blanket statement across the board. So, yeah, dumb. But let me know what you guys think down below. He's dodged a bullet, I reckon. The Alphabet Spaghetti Mafiosa will lock, iron, and protect.